Now from the Wetlands Golf and Country Club in the Sunshine State of Florida, this is EA Sports coverage of PGA Tour Golf. Rich Lerner, pleased to be joined by Frank Novola, one of the great international players of the 1990s. And Frank, you and I are of the age that we remember those made-for-TV skins games in the 1980s with Jack and Arnie and Lee Trevino. Used to love it. We're going to use the same format today.
The beauty of skins too, Rich, is where you make your birdies or where you win the hole, really, because if you survive the carryovers, it's just a case of making the birdie on the right hole. If there's enough holes carried over, then you can steal the whole cat and caboodle.
And that's going to be just fine. Left side of the fairway to start his round. A picture-perfect drive there, and a long one, too. That's right down the heart of this first fairway. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. Still well over 300 yards to the flag, so getting this to a good number, the key here for his second. I'm not sure he got every bit of that three-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. Now his third, staring right at the green. Nothing wrong with that. Inside of 5 feet. Nicely done.
Well, I got to say it, you hate to give away shots this early in the round. Now that's going to hurt. That simple chip shot and well off the mark. That hurts.
This one measures out to 24 feet. A little short. That'll happen coming through the thicker stuff until you reach the green. But pretty good, all things considered. Okay, good job to limit the damage, as that's in for a bogey. A 5-footer now for birdie. Confidently rolled in there. Nothing to it. That's worth a skin and $25,000. On to the second hole, par 3 of 225 yards. Good hole, Frank.
It certainly is, and the two bunkers, one left and one right, they remind you where not to go, but they don't really encroach on the green. So stay with a positive attitude on that tee, and you'll find that green is plenty big enough.
That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. This is what the top players all do. They flight it. This one, he kept it just underneath the wind, brought it in a little lower. That's good work right there. I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
A birdie try on the second green, and with that, we welcome four-time winner on the PGA Tour, Nota Begay.
And not a particularly demanding putt here. Maybe slightly down an incline, but it is dead straight.
Oh yeah, that one poured right in. A terrific effort there for a birdie here at the par 3. A great opportunity here for birdie. Yeah, can't take those for granted. Good concentration there, and it's in for a birdie. Up next, the 460-yard third, a hole that is flat, long, and straight as an arrow. Great driving hole here on the first par 4 of the round. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow-through, and a good start to this hole. Yeah, that will get a little bit of run. That will be just fine. That'll wind up the right side of the fairway. Nothing wrong with that. Now a second from 162. Okay, center of the green, a good safe shot. Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss-hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%. And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
Down to Iona, this for birdie.
Well, for a long putt like this, there's really not a whole lot to it. I think you'll fancy his chances at this one.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, Rich, this is one definitely to take a run at. Not much movement or slope to speak of at all.
Right, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
This from 7 feet. Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. Yes, a short putt there, but an important one. It's worth a couple of skins and $50,000. What a hole this is, Frank. Par 3, 4, 250 yards. And we're teeing off right in front of the swamp there.
You might see the odd alligator pop its head up. When you look at this, if you want to be clever, you can sort of hit a little cut in here, Rich, and then it'll work with that C-shaped green. That'll keep the tee shot away from the bunker that protects the middle. And you never know, it might just sneak in a birdie.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. Okay, that ball safely on the green. This one gonna have to stop quickly. It's his second.
An outside look here for birdie.
A picture of class right there. A tee shot on the green, and then a long putt goes down for birdie. Now this for birdie.
And this is pretty flat all the way. I don't think there's much in it at all.
Nope, couldn't steer that one in, and it's going to be a skin for our hole winner. Coming now to another long par 5, the 635-yard fifth. Short hitters do not have to worry about the swamp on the left, but it may come into play for long hitters trying to get home in too. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Now, from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5.
Well, those first two shots haven't taken full advantage of this par 5, but a lengthy third shot. But if you can just imagine like a 25-foot circle around this hole, that should be the goal from here.
Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's two good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Third shot about 100 yards out.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. A 2-putt has to be the name of the game here. This a long one for birdie. Well, this one is tracking. It's on a good line. Look out. This one could be really good. Come on, what a putt that was. That's nearly 60 feet. And it was on line all the way. That was something to watch. Look here at birdie.
Two factors to consider here. First of all, braking from left to right. And it's going to be pretty quick back down this hill.
Smart play from that distance. Just use the putter to make sure you get the line. And this one goes down for a birdie. Here now at the 440-yard par 4-6. Water down the left side to avoid, and a couple choices here. Lay up short of the water crossing the fairway, or risk trying to carry it. See what you've got. That will do just fine.
Well, that'll work.
Well, we've got about 135 yards left. Couldn't ask for anything better. Split the fairway, and now I'll have a go at this second shot.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good. A little unlucky there. That ball landed very close to the flag, but look how far it's gone on.
Now this for birdie.
And I think you need to start this one just outside the hole to the right and let that ball work its way slowly down the hill.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. He's hoping here to at least get this to tap-in range, but it is for birdie. "18 feet from the bottom of the cup." Yep, not a lot of movement there. He's able to walk that one in to save his par. Okay, not much to do there. Tap that in and collect the 2 skins worth a cool 50 grand. Frank, now we get a crack at another par 5. The 7th is 592 yards.
It's certainly reachable, especially with a tee shot that follows the shape of this fairway, which is slightly to the left. Good tee shot, you can get home. And those bunkers, if anything, are nicely placed on that left side of the green, actually to protect a shot that goes too far or too left.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. That one's going to hit hard, get a little bit of run out, and that is going to wind up just fine. That's a good strike right there, and this is going to split the middle. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. That's it. 2 solid shots right there, Frank.
Certainly taking advantage of this par 5. Comfortably on for 2.
Well, boy, there aren't many shots that feel better than a well-struck 3-wood on and 2 on a par 5. There it is.
That second shot sounded like a cannon.
Excellent second shot here at the par 5. Frank, certainly a birdie is well within range.
Well, from that distance, that second shot, that's inside the PGA Tour standard, really. 2 super shots, and you're right. Outside chance for 3.
All at 27 feet remaining here. This for an eagle. Sitting in the catbird seat right now after 2 perfect golf shots. Now this for an eagle. So now eyeing this one for birdie. Okay, mission accomplished there. 2 putts and a birdie at the par 5. Oh, you betcha, nerves of steel there to roll that in. It is worth 3 skins and $75,000. On to the 8th. It's a par 3, 203 yards. What's going on here, Frank?
Interesting par 3, really. It looks anything other than a straightaway hole. That bunker short of this green gives you like an optical illusion. You think it's lapping up with the front of this green, but there's actually sort of 3 or 4 yards before you get to the putting surface. A little bit of a drop-off behind this green, and it narrows out the deeper the green gets. So, tricky little par 3.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. And that one gonna wind up smack dab in the middle of the green. This one computed at an even 60 feet here for birdie. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Oh boy, just about flew that one in the hole. Luckily got it to stop. Not a bad shot. Clean lie here for his second to the par 3. Yeah, that ball lost just a little speed before it reached the green, and that's going to come up quite a bit short. This from about 10 feet. Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that in for a par. Oh, it's a six-figure payday there. What a well-played hole. And it is going to end up being worth $100,000. Frank, looking at this par 5 ninth hole, it's 621 yards. I need to make birdie here. What's the best way to go about it?
Well, if you're a long hitter, then there's a chance you can reach this par 5 and 2, Rich. But really the best way to make birdie here, good tee shot, and then contemplate the layup. In between the first 2 bunkers, there's a nice section of fairway, and that's not going to leave you much in for that third shot to a green that's very receptive. So really, birdie can be made the hard way, wedge and a putt.
And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway.
Awesome tee shot right in the middle of the fairway.
Now from way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot. Now this par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4. Two good shots on this par 5, leaves that simple little chip, and that was beautifully played.
Digs into the bunker, getting set to play the third shot. Yeah, the green just didn't want to hold that one. That'll run off into the short grass. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Yep, that's a good job right there. Don't overthink it. He didn't, and he'll come away with a par. A dead-on look here for birdie. Okay, good work from off the green, and that's how you walk away with a birdie here at the par 5. We begin the inward 9 at the Wetlands with the lengthy par 3 10th, 246 yards, 3 bunkers protecting the front of the green, and anything long or left has a chance to be wet. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Still work to do to get this on the green. This his second.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Iona's down there. This for birdie.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
This one's tracking on a very good line. Look out. Oh, look at this. Up the hill. Had to be struck with plenty of pace, and it was. What a putt there to walk off with a birdie. Par 4 11. Frank, we're looking at 443 yards.
Yeah, the Wetlands golf course is a really good driving course. This is another example here, Rich, where the fairway's just wide enough to reward a good tee shot, and then those two bunkers don't really come into play. But Wetlands becomes very difficult when you just start to stray a little bit off the fairway. And then you start to see why those bunkers are put there.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Yeah, that one going to chase down the fairway a little, and it'll wind up perfect.
Another good drive down the right side of the fairway. If you look at the screen up ahead with that flag cut middle left, this is certainly one you can have a go at.
Now Noda, his second from the fairway.
145 yards left. Pin sitting on the left half of the green.
Now there's a good strike in there, just a little left of the hole, but inside 10 feet. It's about 50-50 chance on the PGA Tour of making a birdie.
So now from the left side of the fairway, this is his second shot.
Oh, this is straight at it.
It's a really good line.
Now there's a good strike in there, just a little left of the hole, but inside 10 feet. It's about 50-50 chance on the PGA Tour of making a birdie. I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
This will move to his right for birdie. Yes, very methodically done, and that one in for a birdie. This is a shade better than 50% on the make percentage. It's for birdie. Confidently rolled in there. Nothing to it. That's worth a skin and $25,000. Par 5 12 here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club is 576 yards. First par 5 on this backside. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. that's a good tee shot right there. Got a little extra run out. That's where you want to be. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Just a bit too much on the second shot on this par 5, but shouldn't have too much trouble getting it up and down for the birdie. Well, that can happen on a par 5. I mean, you'd let it rip on that second shot trying to get it home in 2, and you end up just a little bit long.
Yeah, too much mustard. Obviously did not want to be short, but problem now comes from over the back.
Well, that hit the flagstick. A 6-footer now for birdie. Yeah, walked that one right in. That's a good putt. And it's in for a birdie. Okay, not much to do there, but tap that in and collect the 2 skins worth a cool 50 grand. Here we go at the par 4 13th, 452 yards. What's the best angle of attack?
And the straight line really is the best way here, like a lot of holes on the golf course. But straight, as we know, is not often easy. Fairway does start to widen up the further out there you get it. So for the longer hitters, this hole actually plays relatively easy. For the shorter hitters in that narrow area, that'll leave you a lengthy second shot where you just might have to bisect the 2 front greenside bunkers.
This one starting up that left side. And that, a good-looking shot there. Well placed in the fairway. Just what you want to do. Land it in the fairway, get a little bit of rollout, and that is a good shot. So, Iona, this his second from the fairway.
127 yards to the front of the green, 131 all the way to the flagstick. And the pin, it's in the front portion of the green.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here. Well, you know he'd like to have that one back from 125 yards and misses the green. And this is looking really good.
Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still, one good putt, maybe a birdie.
Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Well, there's a bright spot in the day that's had precious few. That'll bring a smile to the face. Well done there for a much-needed birdie. The line, perfect there. And that's in for a birdie. Good par 3 here at the 14th. It's a little bit more than 200 yards, Frank.
And there's a bunker short, so you've got to fly that coming in there. And if you do miss time one, that's when that body of water to the right really comes into play. Typical Floridian golf, but high-flying, soft-landing tee shot, once again, is the goal.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Okay, that one's dancing. Second shot now, here at the par 3. Well, Frank, this is a case where a par is going to feel like an eagle if he's able to get this done.
If he can just make it, just make this putt, then just like run to the next tee.
This is a 19-foot putt. Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. The last par 5 on this golf course is the 15th. It's 590 yards. You think, Frank, this is the time to be aggressive?
Certainly is. Longer hitters must be licking their chops on this par 5. 300-plus yard tee shot, you can definitely get home. Shorter hitters, just set it up for a nice wedge shot. But if you are going to go at this par 5 and 2, well protected by those 3 bunkers.
That one flirting with the left edge of the fairway. All right, in the fairway. Yeah, that will get a little bit of run. That will be just fine.
That's a fine tee shot, but it is a long, long way to this par 5. Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Well, he obviously had enough to get it to the green with just a little bit left of target, though.
Yeah, lie's not too bad, so if he can show a little bit of maestro work around the green, never know, something special.
Not quite on in 2. Here's the third from the greenside bunker. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. So an ideal spot right here, just off the green, a makeable chance at eagle. There you go. That's in for birdie. Now the pressure will be on to try and match it. Moving to the 16th hole here at the Wetlands, 455-yard par 4, and you can see, Frank, that green is heavily guarded.
And consequently, you're really going to have to judge that second shot. Know your yardage, and also a good strike's required to safely keep the ball on the putting surface.
Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway.
Well, this would be a good tee shot any other day of the week, really. The only problem is that hole, which is cut front right today. So tee shot on the right, hole cut front right, not exactly the best mix. Well, today's hole location is cut front right, so this drive down the left side couldn't be any better.
From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
He's got 118 yards to the front of the green, 140 yards to get you to the flag. Pin, front right, it's a sneaky one.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
That pin in the front right quadrant of the green today as he stares down his second.
I'm not quite sure that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
And that gonna be on the green. 19 feet away. Oh, there's the surgeon's touch right there. Well done to run that in for a birdie. Oh yes, that's the right line, and it's in for a birdie. Well done. Par 3 17, Frank, it's 238 yards.
There's still a chance for birdie here, though. Green shape's a little bit to the player's right, so a nice high draw coming in here. Even finding the middle of the putting surface will give you a chance to putt to really any position on this green.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Okay, safely aboard. Now a second to this par 3.
Chip shots, you've got to be so precise. You see all the contours of the green. Well, just needed a few more feet out of that one.
Now from a tight lie, this his second. A look here for birdie at 17.
Yeah, there's not a lot in this overall. I've had a look and concluded there's not much to it. Slightly down the hill, no real movement.
And now a putt from 24 feet away.
Okay, no problem with that one. Okay, not much to do there. Tap that in and collect the 2 skins worth a cool 50 grand. Finishing our day at the Wetlands in Florida with the shortest par 4 of the course, the 377-yard 18. Water down the left shouldn't be a factor. Driver and a short iron, and a birdie is very much in the cards. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. That one's going to hit hard, get a little bit of run out, and that is going to wind up just fine. So after that bomb of a drive, this his second to the par 4. Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing.
Inexcusable.
So the great tee shot left him here, now his second from relatively close range. Well, it's on, but that's going to make things difficult from there. Well, Iona's had a good look. Now this for birdie.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
I'll be very happy with that one.
Yeah, lag putt, I mean, really, it's unrealistic to try and make those. So anytime you can two-putt from there is a good result.
So this for a finishing birdie at 18.
Ball definitely sitting on the high side of the hole. It's downhill, but one thing in his favor, there isn't too much break to speak of.
Oh, yes. Really impressive right down. That goes down for a birdie. And that'll do it. A good battle here. Gonna come to an end. And that wraps up another great day of golf here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club. Frank, I really enjoyed that.
I enjoyed the gator bites as well at the end of the day, Rich. Some good golf to be had. Florida's always fun, playing on the Bermuda grass. And once again, shout out to the superintendent letting us play in the tournament conditions here at the Wetlands.
And now it's on to Gator Bites and a beverage. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm Rich Lerner, along with Frank Nobilo, saying so long until next time.